Good morning, class 3. I hope everyone is fit and fine. So, beta, we have already revised two chapters. That is chapter number 1, Eating Habits of Animals, and chapter number 2, Keeping Safe. So, we read for the whole chapters. So, today we will discuss the question answers of both these chapters. So, please open question answers of chapter number 1, Eating Habits of Animals. First question is, what is a herbivore? Give two examples. We know that herbivore, an animal that eat plants or plant products, is known as a herbivore. And the two examples of herbivores you can write: cow, buffalo, horse, monkey. Any two examples you can write. Question number 2 is, what do you mean by chewing the cud? Chewing the cud, but there are some animals that chew the food and swallow them, means they chew them halfly and then they swallow the food. After that, they again bring the food back into their mouths and then chew it for hours. That is known as chewing the cud. Again, I am telling you what is chewing the cud. Some animals like cows and buffaloes, they chew and swallow their food once. Later, they again bring that food into their mouth and chew it for the hours. That is known as chewing the cud. Cud means half chewed and swallowed food. जो पूरा चबाया गया नहीं होता, that is known as cud. So which type of animals chew the cud? Camel, sheep, cows, buffaloes, all these animals, they chew the cud. Question number 3 is, what kind of teeth do carnivores have? As carnivores, they eat the flesh of other animals, so they should have sharp teeth. So what type of teeth do they have? They have very sharp pointed front teeth. Their front teeth, they are very sharp to tear the flesh. Their jaws, they are very strong, and their back teeth, they are broad and flat. Next, question number 4. How does a frog catch its food? A frog, it has a long sticky tongue. Sticky tongue है उसकी, means it sticks with the food. Whenever the frog spots an insect, whenever an insect comes near the frog, the sticky tongue, it catches the insect. The insect, it sticks to the tongue, and then the frog take back its tongue into the mouth and eat the insects. This is how a frog catches its prey. Describe a food chain with the help of an example. The food chain is a chain that shows how plants are eaten by herbivores and herbivores are eaten by the carnivores. So I have already given you an example of food chain. Suppose their plants are always present at the beginning of the food chain. So grass is a plant. Who eats grass? Grasshopper. Who eats grasshopper? Frog. Who eats frog? Snake. And who eats snake? Eagle. This is a food chain. First plant, then herbivore, then carnivores. This shows that how plants are eaten by herbivores and herbivores, they are eaten by the carnivores. So these are the 5 questions of first chapter. Give one word, give two examples. We have already discussed in query sessions. So very simple. Now come to chapter number 2, keeping safe. Question number 1 is, how can we avoid injuries? Its answer is, We can avoid injuries by following some safety rules. If we are following the safety rules, we can avoid the accidents or we can avoid the injuries. Write any 3 rules to stay safe at home. Any 3 rules you can write. First rule is don't leave your books, toys and other belongings lying on the floor. You can trip over them and get hurt. Second is be careful while walking in the wet bathroom floors. You can slip over there and you can get hurt. Third, don't go near the gas stoves or play with the sharp objects like knives and scissors. You might get burned or cut yourself. So these are the 3 safety rules that should be followed at home. Write any 3 rules to stay safe at school. Never run around benches in the classroom. You might fall down and hurt yourself. Do not run while climbing up or coming down the stairs. You might trip and fall down. Do not get into or get off a moving bus. Always stand in a queue and wait for your turn. Queue. There is a word queue over here. Queue means stand in a line. That is a queue. When you are waiting for something, when you are waiting for a bus to come, then always stand in a queue. Never push your friends while playing. Both you and your friend can get hurt. Wait for your turn while playing on the swings. If you are playing on the swings, wait for your turn to come. Don't fight with your friends. What should we use to cross the road safely? To cross the road safely, we should use zebra crossing and subway. Zebra crossing are the white and black lines on the road on which you cross the road. Subway is an underground path. ये underground path है. If the road is busy with the traffic, then you can pass through the subway. What is the first aid? The immediate help given to an injured person before going to the hospital is called first aid. Immediate means एकदम से जो help की जाती है, that is immediate. Suppose anyone has fallen down and got a minor cut. So before going to the doctor, we do dressing of that person at home only. We wash the area, remove the dirt that is sticking to the area, then we apply the antiseptic cream and wrap a bandage around it. And the last question is, how would you help a person with cuts and scratches? The same first aid we will give to that person that I have already told you. For small cuts and wounds, wash the area with the water, means remove the dirt that is sticking to that area. Wipe it gently and put an antiseptic cream. Wipe it, अच्छे से पोंछो उसको and apply antiseptic cream. Then tie a bandage or a clean handkerchief around the wound. If the wound is deep, go to a doctor immediately. So, after applying antiseptic cream, tie a bandage or the handkerchief around that wound. उसके around वो tie कर दो bandage या handkerchief. And if the wound is deep, if the wound is serious, if the injury is serious, then go to the doctor immediately. So this is the first aid that we should give to the person with small cuts and wounds. So beta, these are the question answers of both these chapters. Now we have revised fully the both chapters, and now you can revise your book work also. And if any problem still, you can ask me. Thank you and have a nice day.